Yo, I haven't recorded a video in a minute, but I just felt like recording a little Minecraft thing. Kind of just like, talk about life, because I don't feel like putting heavy editing into this, if you will. And I just kind of feel like running around and, just kind of trying to get a little start going. And I have the little sidebars and like the taskbar below because for some reason when I try and load up a game and it's on full screen, it just like doesn't fucking work. So, and I'm using the bad line client, as you can see in that top up here. That's why I have like, all this stuff over here. But I mean, yeah. Other than that, I've been I've been trying to, cause like that's one of my main goals is with this channel is I want to like, obviously like every kid, oh, I want to become YouTube famous, oh, this and that. It's just I don't know why I haven't felt the motivation to record and stream and do that type like sort of um fiasco, if you will. Like I hopefully should uh soon enough. Like I should get back into like recording streaming cuz I am on summer break currently. But in the off chance that I don't know. But what I'm going to try and do is I think I'm just going to live out this world I have right here. You know, by live out I mean like go until I die, and I'm going to make like each episode 30 minutes each, if you will. Because I don't really want to do like heavy editing. I'm really making this whole Minecraft thing just so I could have like something that I can turn on, or not turn on. I could start recording, and then I just have something I can play, and then I can just kind of like talk, you know? Just like, because, I frankly, if I understood how to edit mainly, I would put editing in, but like I just really don't understand how to. And that's something I think I do need to get figured out sooner and or later because a lot of those videos on this channel, I think I might just delete low key because they're like really bland and they lack sustenance, and low key they're like low quality as shit. And I think over the summer what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn like I'm going to take a deeper dive into making videos, and by that I mean like, I'm going to learn how to edit, I'm going to learn how to like get my stuff max quality. I'm going to learn how to do this and that because I genuinely want to, like, even if I don't get followers, even if I don't get famous, like I just kind of like having the sense that there's a very micro possibility that I will grow a community. Because that's all I want, really. I just want to have like a small, even if it's small, I don't care how big or little it is. I just want a community, that I can like discuss things with, or just like, just kind of like talk to, really. Because I've seen like YouTubers I watch, like, 3FS, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, people like them, and I, of course, started watching them at a young age. Not 3FS, but like Markiplier and them. I started watching them at a young age, so obviously, like, oh my god, I want to be just like them, this, and that. But yeah, and I've been trying to get into streaming more, which I don't know. That just seems. I have everything set up like very basically, but I think if, and which probably won't happen, if and when I do start growing a community on that, I'm kind of nervous because then I'll have to start working with setting up like, donations, subscribers and shit like that, and like just with or the same thing with the fucking what's it called? Same thing with the editing for YouTube. I want to do it. I want to put my full attention to it. It's just I really don't know how to. Like, I want to make the highest quality videos for whoever the fuck is watching. Don't get me wrong, I don't know if anyone's watching, but I want to, because the better quality I make, obviously the better reaction I'm going to have to it from the internet. And I just, because, I don't know, I'm just kind of repeating myself, but, yeah, I just, because this has been one of my main goals. Don't get me wrong, I feel I have a pretty good life plan set up going, but I just want, because I'm really doing this for fun. I'm not expecting a career out of this. I'm not expecting to make any money. I'm not expecting to, make a living off of this. I'm doing this out of my pure own volition and for fun. Because, when I was younger, when I used to play stuff like Fortnite, I'm talking like OG Season 5, when there was no, chapter, I would, talk to myself playing. I would, pretend like I was, streaming, or, pretend I was streaming, pretend I was, pretend I was streaming, or, pretend I was recording a YouTube video. That's the word I was looking for. And now that I'm older, obviously I've grown a lot mentally or maturely and physically. It feels so surreal to actually be able to record YouTube videos. And again, I'm not saying I have a community, because I know I don't have a community. I started posting YouTube videos a long ass time ago. I'm not consistent. My YouTube videos, frankly, are pretty shitty. But it's not even the fact that they're shitty or this, or that. I'm just glad I can express little me, younger me, I should say. Younger me's dream of recording and putting out YouTube videos, because, back when I was younger, that was literally every kid's dream. Teacher, you're in third or first through third grade, teacher asks, oh, what do you want to be when you're older? You get pointed on 90% of the time, you're going to say, I want to be a streamer, right? Because that's what every kid wanted to do. Because obviously, you get paid to play your favorite game. Sounds fucking awesome. And, and what kids were watching back then, those old Minecraft YouTubers, Preston, Unspeakable, Quabblecop, those, old OG, Minecraft hide and seek, that kind of shit. And, they would see I would see that, and I was like, yo, that looks cool as fuck. And I'm like, I really want to do that when I'm older. And obviously, I have a more realistic life plan set out ahead of me. But in the very off chance that I do end up, what's it called? I do end up getting a following, I do end up making money off of this, I will be extremely grateful, because that means, I can, start getting better equipment, getting better mics, and, getting not editors, getting an editing software so I can edit, doing this, and that, so I can actually put most of my time, well, not most of my time and effort, a lot more time and effort into these videos, because, my whole thing was, I'm going to make videos for fun, but just when I feel like doing them, because I know I'm not going to gain a community. But if I gain a community, that just means I'm going to have a reason to be posting more. I'm going to have a reason to actually want to make videos, because I know I'm going to be making videos for people who enjoy watching them. And that's just my main goal, truly, because I know I have some people watching, but again, that's mostly family. So, I mean, it's incredible having that small amount of people watching, but I just want a community, you know? Which, again, with all this fucking AI slop and shit, all this slop on YouTube, I really don't think that's going to happen because there's a lot, as I said, of slop, and YouTube's a very competitive place. And if you don't, have like a crazy, wacky personality, you're probably not going to make it. Or if you don't come up with this fresh ass idea nobody else has ever thought of, then you're just going to get fucking like boxed, you know? It's- That's why I know for a lot of YouTubers, they like say expand your like branch of what you do on YouTube. So like right now I have a bunch of different things going on. Like I have a couple Minecraft videos posted, I have a couple Roblox videos posted, kind of this and that. And I did that because I don't want to get burnt out. For in the odd chance that I do end up getting a community, I don't want to get burnt out playing just one game, and then when I try and say, "Oh, I'm gonna play a different game for a chance," they're gonna be "Fuck, like, fuck off. We're here for that one game and that one game only." So that's a little bit about why I do the YouTube. And so, I mean, that's really it. Just like how I'm gonna go into like how life's been for me recently, you know. So honestly, I would say where I'm at currently in life is one of the best eras of my life. Yeah, nice. The best like time. See, I don't know how to word that. The best. I don't know how to word it. I still don't know how to word it. But like my life has been pretty peak recently. I would say, like I started talking to someone, right? Well, not started talking to someone. I started dating someone, and that obviously has helped. Oh, I need to sleep. That has helped my morale boost up a bit. It's just kind of like just knowing that there's gonna be someone there for me when I need it is really appreciative. And I've been chilling for the most part realistically. I've obviously been going through it. Life has its ups and downs, and that's a given, obviously. But I just feel that if you truly believe, like, fuck, ow. Wait, am I dead? Okay. Anyway, but I just believe that if you truly put your mind to anything, anything is possible. Don't get me wrong, corny as fuck, I know, yada yada. But that's just how I truly feel because I don't think I've wait, the last time submitted or made a video was a long time ago. So diamonds. I truly believe in the fact that you can do anything that you set your mind to. Because coming from someone who has survived, this is going to be kind of crazy, but this is genuinely true, has survived getting hit by a car, I feel, because, ever since, because don't get me wrong, before that, when I first started posting videos, I was kind of like, I was like, oh, woe is me, right? Self-loathing and shit. But since I got hit by that car, I just feel, it's helped me. Fuck, hold on, give me a second. Okay. It's helped me. What's the word? What's the word? Have a different outlook on life, Like, it's helped me get myself out of the pit I was in, metaphorically. Because I will be completely honest, I was definitely not making the best decisions. I would do shit to impress people. Like, I wouldn't do it out of my own volition. I would do stuff to impress the people around me and be like, oh my god, he's so cool. He did something really stupid because we told him to. Haha. stuff like that. Again, it was really stupid, and I am thankful for the fact that I am out of the pit I got myself in. And I feel that obviously don't like the woman who hit me. She low-key nerfed me. But I feel that everything happened for a reason. This isn't like religious, by the way. Like, I know it may sound like it, but I'm just kind of like spewing off the dome. So, but I feel like everything happened for a reason, and her hitting me must have had a reason. Like, and yeah, it's just life's honestly, I've been up, if you will, pretty recently. I would like to say I'm in the better parts. Like, my mental health has been a lot better. I've just been kind of living through it. Oh, and I got done with my first year of high school, which is interesting. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, I don't. But from my personal experience, I enjoyed myself. I stuck with the friend group who I don't know if they really fuck with me anymore. I'm gonna keep it a bean, but I stuck with the friend group. I didn't really care what other people were thinking, and I just kind of like, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna try and impress people. I'm just gonna try and be myself. Also, to put this on like a timeline, I got hit by a car around the like middle portion of 8th grade year. So I came into high school with the, fact I got hit by a car. And I just want to, set that on like a timeline for anyone who's confused. But, fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, to anyone watching who's going to be going into high school, I don't know why you would be watching. Find something better to watch. But those are the main things I highly, highly, highly advise you to do. Don't care who's like, watching. Be yourself and find a group of people to stick with. Find those people who make you feel like you can be yourself. Because it's really fucking shitty if you get trapped into a group in high school that don't really fuck with you. You're just kind of there. You're a floater friend, if you will. But, yeah, I mean, ow. Yeah, just find those people, man. It shouldn't be that hard. If you have a good friend group coming out of middle school, then you realistically should have a good friend group coming into high school. I mean, yeah, just establish the people you want to be around and, yada, 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 blabber, 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 if you will. But, I mean, yeah. Life's been pretty good on summer break, going camping soon. I got into wheelchair basketball recently, which is goated. And for those who don't know, wheelchair basketball is pretty self-explanatory. You're in a wheelchair and you like push yourself and play basketball. Pretty fun, pretty fun. I enjoy it. I play with my brother. He's the GOAT. And I mean, yeah, I've just been kind of exploring new hobbies, doing a bunch of random things just to see if I enjoy it. Which, I think I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Because, I used to be like a little, oh, what if I don't like it? Like, Courage the Cowardly Dog. But like, I've learned to accept if I don't like something. I can, I don't have to put so much time into it. I can really just do things on my own pace. But yeah, whole bunch of hoopla if you ask me. Alright, I think I'm gonna get out of this cave. Okay, never mind. There's a mine shaft down there. I mean, I'm just stacking so much cheese. I think I'm gonna go see what's going on with this mine shaft, and then I'm gonna go to the surface. I'm gonna end this shit off. Cause chalk the fucking 30 minutes, bro. I barely have enough talk. Like, it's barely 20 minutes, and I already ran out of shit to talk about. But I mean, yeah, you know, I think. Jesus, that scared me. I don't know what I want to. I don't know what I want to do further into this if I do end up getting a community, because I feel like I'm gonna fuck something up. Not like touch a kid, fuck something up, but like say something really insensitive, fuck something up. But I don't know. Probably not. Actually, never mind. I take that back. I'm not gonna do that shit. But yeah, alright, I think I'm just gonna like. I think I'm just gonna have to dig up here, cause there's no fucking way this shit leads to the surface. You know, I mean, to anyone out there, speaking from experience, to anyone out there who's suffering with mental health issues, the fuck? Anyway, to anyone out there who's struggling with mental health, struggling with this, and that, please, please reach out to someone. You know, there will always be someone there to listen to you when you need it the most. And this is coming from someone who never believed that. You know, I was always like, you know, no one's gonna want to listen to me. No one's gonna want to do this. You know, no one's gonna want to listen to me. But like, that's coming from, you know. But please, please reach out if you truly need the help. Please reach out, because it's better to talk about your feelings than to sit in silence and just bottle that up, because that's what I used to do. I know I'm saying like that's what I used to do a lot, but like, you know, I'm not trying to say like, oh yeah, you should listen to me because, you know, I experienced this. I'm just saying, you know, coming from someone with experience. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to die soon, actually. I'm about to dig up. Was there someone at my door? Oh, that's my cat trying to get in. I really don't want to fuck with that skeleton right now, if I'm truly, frankly honest. Ow. My cat is clawing at the fucking door, man. I'm gonna have to go let him in. Hold on. Let's get up here. Oh my fucking god, I might be cooked. I have no food. I have 2 mutton and 3 bread. Ah! Alright, there we go. Let's get this lapis to go. So I'm going to take my ass up to the surface. Are we cool? Oh. Damn, these fucking skeletons hit like a truck on hardcore. I don't know why I did hardcore, especially if this is like, you know, a chill, relaxing, oh, you know, I don't. Okay, that scared the fuck out of me, truly. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the mental health thing. I know you've heard it a lot of times from multiple different people, and, you know, blabber from a random teenager on the internet. But please, if you need it, get the help, because there will be someone to listen to you. If that's therapy or if that's one of your friends, because I have a really good friend, and I have a video with him on here, right? And we actually, he's helped me through a lot of deep shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's helped me through some of the darkest times in my life, and I'm truly grateful for him. Like, no gay, no, like, you know, no homosexuality. I'm just appreciating a homie that's been there through some really deep shit. Is this a surface or am I fucked? Please be the surface. Please be the surface. Do I have any doors on me? I do. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm just glad to through to this day. Oh, hey, that's Surface. I'm going to sleep now, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this short. 25 minutes, good enough. I'm going to start cooking some food. Do that, and then I'm gonna have some iron over here smelting, and I think that's where I'm gonna cut it off. So, yeah, thanks for watching.